So am I talking here? Right here. Okay, live. Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining Chakra Flow. My name is Lindsay. So for today's class, we will need a couple of props. You can just grab a towel, a regular size or even a bath towel. And if you don't have yoga blocks, you can use cushions, you can use pillows, rolled up blankets. I'm sure you can get resourceful. Anything that will just help support you throughout the practice. So we're going to start in a seated meditation. And if you would like to bring a block underneath you or sit on a pillow, then go ahead. And this class, just so you know, is designed to open up our shoulders and our body and just release the tension that most of us are carrying through all our major joints, especially the front side of the body. That's what we're going to focus on today. So hopefully we'll end class feeling centered and getting into more connected to our chakra. So get into a comfortable position. Relax your shoulders down. And feel free to close your eyes or soften your gaze. Bring one hand to your heart and one hand to your belly. And begin to feel into the rhythm of your breath. Relax your face. Relax your jaw, your shoulders. Just find the ease of being still and breathing. Begin to deepen your breath and pull your breath in through your nose, your throat, your chest, your belly. And exhale, release through your belly, your chest, your throat, and your nose. And find a strong but gentle, steady rhythm. Pay attention to the sensations underneath your hands. Feel the rise and the fall of your breath. And the next time you inhale, you get a very strong inhale and breathe in. Stretch your lungs. And just when you think you can't breathe in anymore, sit in a little more air. And then just hold the top of your breath. Just suspend it. And then open up your mouth, exhale, release. And again, take a long, deep breath. Warm up your lungs with your breath. Continue to inhale and inhale. And when you get to the top of your breath, just hold it. And feel the sensations around your heart. Open up your mouth, exhale, release. part of your practice to set an intention. If you're looking for something from this practice and you want to devote your love and your energy towards that, then sit with that for a moment. Or maybe you want to devote your energy towards other people. When we set an intention, it's really just coming from the depths of our heart, so our heart's deepest desires. Just feel your sincerity. And gently leave your eyes open and release your hands to your knees. And we'll just begin with a seated cat-cow. So as you inhale, gently push your chest forward. And then as you exhale, pull your navel back, tuck your chin, tuck your tailbone. Inhale, roll forward, roll your shoulders back, open up your chin and your neck, and then exhale, pull back. Just do this a few more times. Open and close your spine. And the next time you inhale, stay forward and then move to your right and swirl back. And then over to the left and move forward. So we're just taking these seated barrel rolls just to warm up all of the little joints throughout the spine. Even get into your shoulders and your neck. And then go in the opposite direction. You want to move your head around and move that to the party, go ahead. Just move in a way that feels good. Don't worry about how it works. And then come back to center. And relax your shoulders, roll them down, and just take a deep breath here. And then grab a towel, or even if you have a yoga strap or a belt, something that you can hold on to. And we're just going to start with big circles through our shoulders. So bring your hands to either side of the towel or the strap and reach your arms up. And begin to open up, stretch open, and exhale, lower back down. So we'll just do this a few more times. This is called flossing your shoulders. And this repetitive movement is really good for joint mobility and just lubricating your joints. And then reach back as you do this. So go a little bit further back. Maybe drop your arms down and increase this range of motion. You can bend your elbows if you need to. And the next time you bring your arms up, just hold. And perhaps walk your hands a little bit closer together. Root down through your feet. Lift up out of your waist, and then as you exhale, side bend to the right, and gently push your left hip out to the left. And even tug on your bottom arm just to help encourage your upper arm to come down a little bit further. Take a few deep breaths here. Engage your core. Inhale, lift yourself back up to center, and exhale, side bend to the left. Feel your right side stretch open. Breathe into the spaces between each and every rib. And inhale, come back up through center. And just release your breath. And bring it to the front of the mat along with blocks and one stone. And we'll begin with a sun salutation variation. So standing at the top of the mat, bring your hands to your heart. Stretch up through the crown of your head. And on an inhale, reach your arms up to the mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. This time, intertwine your fingers above you, flip your palms up towards the ceiling. And pull your biceps back by your ears, maybe even behind your ears. And when you do this, don't let your hips splay apart, your ribs. Knit your ribs together. So the movement is coming from your shoulders. And just pull your arms back. So you feel just a slight compression through your shoulders, even some heat. Good. And push up here. And without moving your arms apart, begin to pull your arms apart. Just to activate your arms a little bit more. Keep lifting, keep pulling. Bring your arms back more. One more cycle of breath. And then exhale, release your hands, swan back forward. Inhale, lengthen your spine, lift halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Reach your arms up. And then this time, bring your hands behind you, intertwine your fingers. Roll your shoulder blades down your spine. Maybe step your feet apart a little bit more. And just take a moment to do a little bit of a back bend here. Lift your chest up towards the ceiling, drop your hands down. Widen your collarbones. Pull your shoulder blades together. And then as you exhale, forward fold and take the bind with you. Try to keep your arms straight here. You can always pull onto a towel. And try to bring your hands a little bit closer to the floor, even if it's just a centimeter or two. Take 2 more deep breaths. And then release your hands. Relax your shoulders. Take a big inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Inhale, lift halfway up, lengthen your spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step both feet back, come into a high plank pose, and slowly lower down onto your belly. So bring your arms out to cactus arms. I like to be up on my fingertips. You can press your palms down. Make them wide, elbows up, and we're going to do moving cobra. So as you inhale, roll your shoulders back, inhale like that. Then exhale, lower back down. Find your flow here and just move to the rhythm of your breath. Explore the movement of your shoulders. And at some point, maybe drop one shoulder down, look up towards the ceiling over your other shoulder. And then switch. Two more cycles. You bring your chest down, your hands underneath your shoulders, lift up your hips, and come into a heart melting pose. So your hips are going to be over your knees. Walk your hands forward towards the top of your mat. Drop your chest down towards the mat. And you can rest your chin or your forehead on the mat. And take several deep breaths here. With every exhale, just relax your chest, your armpits. Let your heart melt towards the ground. And let your tailbone flare up towards the ceiling. To lift up your shoulders, walk your hands back. So in plank pose, walk your feet apart, maybe about the distance of the mat. And bring your hands a little bit closer together. So you have the option to come to your knees, or keep your legs straight. From here, bring your left hand to your heart. Take a few deep breaths here. Keep your chest and your hips squared. Push the ground away from you. Pull your belly button back towards your spine. Then stretch your left arm forward. One breath. And exhale, lower your left hand down. This time, bring your right hand to your chest. Keep your hips as still as possible. The only thing that's moving is your hand and your arm. Try to calm your mind enough to feel your heartbeat. Stretch your right arm forward. And exhale, lower your hand down. Make your way into the downward dog. We'll take at least 5 breaths to search and explore. Perhaps some stillness. Maybe you want to move around. Move your breath through your body. Inhale, right leg up. And knee, and open up your head. And make circles here with your knee, and even your ankle, and your toes. Stretch them, flex and point. To explore the different ranges of your joints. And then come back to the 3 laying down dog. Lift up high on your left tippy toes. Lift your right leg up a little bit higher. Pull your right knee to your chest. And step your right foot up between both hands. Softly come down onto your left knee. And bring your hands to your right knee. Supporting crescent lunge. So let your hips come forward. And if you need to just ease your way into this, give yourself a few reps to do that. And as your hips come forward and down, lift and lengthen your upper body. So feel the opposing forces happening throughout your body. And then just breathe into those spaces. Feel the space that you're creating in your chest. Open up. And on an exhale, lower your hands down, straighten your back leg. Press into the ball of your back foot. Lift your left thigh up towards the ceiling. Inhale, reach your arms up, high lunge. Bring your left elbow underneath your right elbow for eagle arms. And if your palms don't come together, just bring the backs of your hands together. Lift your elbows and your fingertips up. Spread your shoulder blades apart. And be intentional about breathing into the back side of your upper lunge. Really poof up your back side as you breathe in. And one more deep breath. And release your arms, reach them up, breathe in. Exhale, lower your hands down, and just for a few breaths, straighten your right leg, long pyramid pose. If you'd like to bend and straighten your leg, you can do that, or just hold it. And just let your upper body get heavy. Feel a nice stretch through the back of your right hamstring. Rebend your right knee, and blocks are optional here. I like it for support. We're going to take off into a supported warrior three. So flex your back foot, rotate your back inner thigh up towards the ceiling. Pull your belly button back towards your spine. And maybe lighten your weight on the blocks. Even reach your arms back behind you. 2 more deep breaths. Put a soft bend in your right knee. Come up into a warrior two. So we're going to move in this warrior. The first, find your lower body posture, bend your right knee. Maybe right thighs parallel to the ground. Reach your arms out to a T. As you inhale, straighten your right leg, reach your arms up, breathe in. Exhale, rebend your right knee. Come back to your warrior two. So just go through the rhythm of your own breath. Rebend your right knee, just pause here. On an exhale, cartwheel your hands down, square your hips, gently come back down onto your left knee for supported crescent lunge. This time, reach your arms up. Bend your elbows, cactus arms. For a few breaths here, let your hips drop down, but lift the center of your heart up. Maybe you just take a back bend. And exhale, lower your hands down. Step your right foot back to meet your left. As you exhale, lower down to push up. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Take about 5 breaths here. On your next inhale, lift your left leg up, bend your knees, stack your hip. Make circles, explore, stretch, and move. Just do things with your legs and your hips that you haven't done yet today. Just introduce some new movements. Then inhale, feeling down dog, lift that left leg up high, engage your glute for that. Lift up your right heel, lightly pull your left knee up towards your chest, and then step your left foot and come down onto the right knee. Bring your hands to your left knee, support your crescent lunge. Just ease your way into this. And just feel how the shape opens up the front side of your body. Let your right hip open up. Lift up through your chest. And settle into your breath. And then exhale, lower your hands down. Straighten your back leg. Come into a long pyramid pose. Gently pull your left hip back. Relax your upper body so it can just hang a little heavier over your left leg. Rebend your left knee. Find a solid low lunge here. Hug in through the midline of your body to inhale, sweep your arms up. Once you feel stable here, bring your right elbow underneath your left. Find your eagle arms. Lift your elbows, your fingertips up. Press into your hands to encourage your shoulder blades to move apart. And breathe. lower them down and shift your weight forward for a supported warrior three. So take a couple of moments to set this up, level off your sacrum. Imagine you're trying to balance a bowl of soup on your low back. Strong through your back leg. It's okay if it's not straight, but keep it active. And begin to release some of the weight from your upper body. Maybe even just come up to your fingertips. If you feel stable here, reach your arms back behind you. And smooth out your breath here. Put a soft bend in your left knee. Lightly step back. Open yourself up into a warrior two. So give yourself space on the mat. Walk your feet apart. Let your hips drop down into this. Strong arms parallel to the ground. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Reach your arms up. Breathe in. And exhale. Go back into your warrior two. So find your flow in this. Feel the fluidity, the lightness of this. And at the same time, feel the stability and the strength. And the next time you come to your warrior two, pause, hold. Stretch your arms away from you, lift up through your chest. Bend your left knee a little more. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the top of the mat. Square your hips, come down onto your right knee. Support a crescent lunge. This time bring your arms up. Half twist your arms. Lift up through your chest. Take a little back bend. And exhale, lower your hands down. Step your left foot back to meet your right. Breathe in. As you exhale, lower down and push up. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, down. Take a few deep breaths here. Go ahead and come down onto your knees. We're going to take half camel pose. Then we'll move into full camel. So start, grab a block, come near you. And bring your left leg up. And with this, keep your hips over your knee. And bring your hands to your low back. And bring your right hand to your right heel or a block. Square your chest up towards the ceiling. Left hand comes behind your head. And open up your left elbow out to the left to square your chest towards the ceiling. And just gently push your hips forward and drop back into this. So open up your heart. And take 3 breaths. Engage your abdominal muscles, hug in as you lift up. Bring your hands down and your left knee back. And we'll do this on the other side. Right foot comes up. Hips over your left knee. And start with your hands at your low back. And then walk your left hand down. Or use a block. Bring your right hand behind your head and square your chest, your torso up towards the ceiling. Open up your right elbow. This will encourage your chest and turn upwards. And just let your head relax in your hands. Take the tension out of your neck. Lift up through your chest and gently push your hips forward. And exhale, quickly lift up. Bring your hands down, right knee comes back. to meet your left. And now we'll take full camel. So if you want both blocks by you, have this handy. You can tuck your toes to bring your heels a little bit closer to you, or keep your feet flat, the tops of your feet flat. Start with your hands at your low back, and lift up through your chest, and walk your hands down. Widen your collarbones. If your neck is okay with it, drop your head back. Breathe deeply up around your heart. Lift your chest up towards the ceiling. Hips forward. And hugging through your inner thighs and use your core. Lift yourself up and softly come back onto your heels. Rest your hands on your knees, palm face up. And slow your breath down, soften your gaze or close your eyes. And just feel the residue of that shape. And blink your eyes open. And we're moving to hip and shoulder openers. So, cow face pose. I will show you variations. Right knee stacks on top of your left knee. If you feel your hip coming up off of the mat, try to bring something underneath it so your hip is connected to something, so your glute is connected to something. If this doesn't feel good, you can straighten your bottom leg. Or just take your cross-legged pose with your right leg in front. Your feet away from each other. Bring your left arm up, your right hand behind you, bend to both elbows, and walk your hands, your fingers towards each other until you potentially have a bind. So I'll show you. You can use the towel or whatever you have and just slowly walk your hands together. If you would like to do this further, begin to forward fold. This is the time to slow your breath down. Be very intentional with your breath. Notice where in your body it needs your attention and your breath right now. Every exhale, you can just soften a little more. If you're in a forward fold, slowly begin to lift yourself up and carefully come out of bind. Take your time. Roll your shoulders. Just let the blood flow back into your shoulder girdles. Now plant your feet in front of you, your hands by your sides, lift up into the reverse table. Hips up, chest up, and widen your collarbones. Press into your feet and your hands. So lift and lower your. And we'll take Gopasana on the other side. Stack your left knee on top of your right. If you're in this shape, walk your feet apart. Again, sit back into both hips. This time, bring your right arm up, your left arm back behind you. Bend both elbows. And begin to walk your hands towards each other. So take a moment to lengthen out your spine, sit up tall. And once your body has warmed up to the shape, begin a forward fold. And use this time to open up the channels between your mind, your body, and your breath. Find balance there. Slowly begin to straighten your spine. Ease out of these binds. Roll your shoulders. Unbend your knees. You can take reverse table again, or come onto your back and take a wheel pose. Anything that will open up the front side of your body just to counter that. So if you want to take a back bend, move down onto your back. Plant your feet into the ground. Bring your hands by your sides. And as the inhale comes to the top of your head, and then straighten your arms. Lift up through your chest. Gently press your chest back to the wall that you're looking at. Take 5 deep breaths wherever you are. And then on an exhale, carefully tuck your chin, bend your elbows, ease your way out of this. And once you come to your back, rock your knees from side to side. Happy baby pose. Bring the soles of your feet up towards the ceiling. And grab onto inner or outer glutes. Pull your knees down on either side of your rib crease. And gently sway from side to side. So I encourage you to explore and move in this shape. Maybe straighten one leg, then the other, or both. Bring your knees together, arms up to your feet. You can inhale as you exhale, drop the knees to the left, gaze to the right. Spinal twist. Just let your body, your mind begin to cool down. Stay in the shape and take a long inhale through your nose and exhale, release it through your mouth. Bring your knees back to center. Exhale, drop them in the opposite direction. And encourage your chest to rotate back up towards the ceiling. And just let your limbs get heavy. Relax into this. Inhale, bring your knees back to center. And grab your block relax, we're going to spend a few minutes in Supavadasana, so butterfly pose, reclined butterfly pose. Bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees come apart. And I encourage you to have some support under your legs just so you can really relax into this. And bring one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Close your eyes or at least soften your gaze. Maybe you can feel your heartbeat. So the heart chakra rules the love and the joy and the compassion that we feel in our lives, that we also give and receive. And the color associated with it is a bright, juicy emerald green. If you're a visual person, you'd like to imagine a green orb in the center of your chest. Do that. And with every breath you take, you see it get bigger and brighter, glowing. And bring someone or something to mind that really warms your heart and brings a lot of love and joy to your life. And whether it's your significant other or your children, a pet, or a dear friend. And when you think of them, when you think of them, this is the sensation you feel in your chest. And feel your heart chakra expanding. And to straighten your legs and your arms. And just pause here for a moment. Take a deep breath. And make your way into a seated position. And in the spirit of our heart chakra, bring one hand over your heart and place the other hand on top of it. And just take a moment of gratitude for your practice. Our abilities to tap into the power of our hearts. Maybe just right out loud.